Day 2 of adding one Naruto figure to my collection every single day. I'm sorry in advance if my voice sounds weird. I have my retainers in right now, and it's nighttime when I'm filming this, so just sorry in advance. As you might be able to see, I upgraded my camera quality. It used to be 1080p at 30 frames per second, but hopefully if everything works out right, it is now running at 60 frames per second with 4K camera quality. Enough messing around, let's just say the figure, drumroll please. The figure for day 2 is Naruto Uzumaki from the Narutop99 line. So here's the front of the box, the left side of the box, the back of the box, the top part of the box, the bottom part of the box, and lastly the right side of the box. And so here's the figure itself. Nothing too special. I'm pretty sure the body is somewhat of a reuse from the last SHF Naruto. The colors are a little bit more dull, along with the hair. Actually, I used to own the 1.0 Naruto. I no longer own it, only the faceplates and the hands, and a little bit of his hair. So I can't really make a comparison, but in my experience, they're relatively similar. But I think the figure itself does look pretty good, in my opinion. Let me know what you think. Now on to the accessories. It comes with a pretty nice spread. About 6 pairs of hands, I would say, including the ones on the figure, 1 kunai, and 1 Narutop99 flag. So let's get into those. Without further ado, we have a nice smirking face, which comes on the figure itself, which looks pretty nice. A grinning, goofy face that is pretty iconic to Naruto. A winking face to recreate the Narutop99 pose that he does on the cover art. And last but not least, a Naruto getting punched in the face by Sakura face. Pretty random if you don't have the Sakura figure, but this is my favorite faceplate. Now let's get on to the hands. First, we have 2 fisted hands that came on the figure. I don't really know how to explain these hands, but they're just here to recreate the Narutop99 pose. 2 open hands, possibly for a Rasengan. Sadly, this figure did not come with a Rasengan, which that really sucks, honestly. 2 Jutsu casting hands, possibly for the Shadow Clone Jutsu, or for exploding paper bombs. You know, pretty diverse set of hands for Jutsus, but that's pretty much it. There's also 2 pairs of gripping hands to hold the flag. There's actually 2 separate pairs of these. They look literally identical, so I see no point in showing both of them. And lastly, another flag holding hand, and the other side. For accessories, we get 1 basic kunai, and then the Narutop99 flag, which honestly looks really good. It has a lot of detail. Now before we get to poses, let's get to articulation. For articulation, it's pretty standard, like most SHF Narutos are nowadays. It has a pretty solid ab punch, I think. You know, I'd say you can get some pretty dynamic poses out of this. Same for the back range is pretty great too. The arms go all the way around, you know, that's basic for all figures, I would say. They go across pretty well too. It could be better, especially in the back. They don't really go that far, they kind of just go straight, but you know, that's fine. You can hit a classic Naruto running pose with that. And it has a basic butterfly joints for the arms. For the legs, it goes about this high. At least that's as high as I could get it. It bends in this far and goes about that high to the back. And again, for arms, it crunches in a little bit. No, alright, nothing crazy. It has a toe joint and pretty amazing ankle-like movement. I think The Naruto figures have the best ankle movement out of any figures. They're genuinely beautiful. Pretty basic head movement in consideration. Looks up pretty high and looks down, alright, I guess. And the headband has articulation at least a little bit too. Not a crazy chest swivel or anything, but it's not expected. Obviously it has pretty great wrist movement, has a thigh cut or a thigh swivel on both. It has a little bit of a arm swivel as well, nothing crazy, but that's pretty much it for articulation. There's not really much else to say, at least I don't think. So without further ado, let's get to the poses. The poses are nothing crazy, I just wanted to show the figure in some poses, but your boy's trying to get his bank up for real. I'm sorry I have not posted the Flash's phasing makes no sense video yet. I have to do a lot for that video, the science of atoms, the way he phases, the way the Speed Force works. Just a lot is going into this video. I want it to be perfect, so I'm making sure there's no slips or anything like that, so that's why it's taking extra long. It will be out soon though, within this month. Day 3 will either be posted tomorrow or in 3 days, because my upload schedule is not great, you know that. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a great day.